My name is Myron Wilson, and I'm going to try to just give you my perspective on the issues that I have with pollution, mainly referring to the pollution that is was emitted, or that is being emitted from the Cherokee coal-fired plant in Commerce City. I've been a resident of Colorado for approximately 30 years, and upon my initial arrival here to Colorado, the issue became evident to me, especially once I became a homeowner. I would notice that there would be times that I'm out cutting the lawn. My time spent in doing, those type of outdoor activities would really have to be monitored very closely, because at one time the emission levels combined with all the other pollution or particulates in the air really created a grave concern. At one time there was a point that bulletins would be issued to alert citizens in the area that if they spent too much time outside, their lung capacity could be diminished, or they could start experiencing asthma-like symptoms. And so this has been a issue that I've been indirectly concerned about all of my years here in Colorado. I know that the coal-fired plant in Commerce City, at times there was concern by the everyday citizen that the particulates that it emitted created a great issue, combined with the pollution problems that automobiles created, and then on top of that, just the circumstances of the temperature inversions that occur in the Denver area all the time. It could really wreak havoc on individuals' daily lives, on individual daily lives. So over the 30 years that I've been here, I have seen some improvements, and at many times these improvements came, I'm sure, by the activism of individuals who have lived directly in the neighborhood or indirectly outside of the neighborhood. The thing that happens with the Denver, as many people have heard, is the brown cloud, and because of the temperature inversion that occurs around here, even during the wintertime and during the summertime, all the other pollutants are trapped into an inversion, and you look along the horizon and you see nothing but a brown cloud. Well, if you can see that brown cloud, you are probably in the middle of inhaling some of those toxic particulates. So either through the local newspapers, which there's only one local newspaper now, citizens have voiced their complaints about the effects of the brown cloud, also with its association with the other toxins and particulates that are emitted by automobiles and the coal-fired plant, the Cherokee coal-fired plant. Well, at times you would see in op-eds of the newspaper that certain types of scrubbers would be recommended or suggested for the coal-fired plants in order to minimize or decrease the levels of particulates that were emitted from that plant. I believe that has been done, but I still understand that percentage-wise, there still may be an adverse or large level of particulates still being emitted, but that's just by percentage. Automobile emissions surely contribute to the overall problem, but I have noticed that over this period of 30 years, things have been getting better, and that's evidenced by looking to the horizon during the wintertime or summertime. And over evolutionary period of time, the brown cloud has diminished. I've witnessed that in person, and also I've witnessed that by out cutting my grass lawn. It seems like I'm just breathing healthier air. So there's a number of ways to measure progress, but I still think. Based on the technology that is out there right now, many things are being done to alleviate, some of the problems. Now, one thing that has been initiated, which I think is very, very progressive, is the emission monitoring stations that are in the exits and the on-ramps of freeways to catch, obviously, over-polluting automobiles. You've probably seen automobiles riding down the street and just emitting a big blue smoke coming out of their tailpipe. Well, I think this really helps to catch those violators and adds to the entire pot, so to speak. Now, I don't know. I know that I do know that the coal trains that go from Gillette, Wyoming, all the way down to Pueblo, Colorado, they come right through Denver. There has always been a concern about the particulates emitted from diesel-fired combustible engines, such as diesel trains, diesel trucks. I think that might be of concern in the future, with someone having the ability to figure out how we can diminish those particular problems associated with diesel powered trucks and automobiles too. Surely some automobile manufacturers have really made a lot of progress to where there's no visible diesel fumes coming out of their automobiles. Trucks haven't reached that point yet, but I think they're working toward that. That's about all I can say for right now.